Hi everyone, it's Miss Ashley. I'm here for your jazz class at 4:30 on Tuesday, and we are going to, actually, I want you to start with finding a song that you like that's a little bit fast, that has the high energy that you can dance to, and I want you to warm yourself up, okay? So I want you to do the whole song, so find a song that's like 2.5, 3 minutes long, and I want you to do a few things. So during that song, I want you to alternate or switch back and forth between jumping jacks. You can do some jogs in place. If you have room, you can do some jogs in a circle. You can do step taps. You can do your knees high, some marches, okay? So I want you to do a full song worth of a warm up and alternating between those things that we normally do in class. So I'm going to pause the video and go ahead and do that, okay? And then after that, you can play the video and we're going to go into isolations, all right? All right, here we go. So nice straight legs, feet under your shoulders, and we're gonna start with our head. 6, 7, 8. Down. And ear to shoulder. Now look. And down, roll. Other way. And shoulders up. And one shoulder. And alternate. Really strong shoulders, fingers, hands, and fists. Big jazz hands, just your rib cage. Really strong fingers. Now keep those hands strong. Now front and back. And make a box. Front, right. Other way. And up. And clap back. Try to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down, way. And roll it up. All right, you can sit on the floor and get ready to stretch. Hi everyone, it's Miss Ashley. We're gonna get started with some stretching, okay? So you can follow along with me. All right, so make sure you get that butterfly, flap those wings, and smell those feet. Make sure you maybe count to 5 or so each time you do it. And come up, put your hands on your knees, press down just a little bit. All right, and nose down again. We're try to count to 5. Flap those wings. Nice and gentle. And then one last time. Get a nice stretch. All right, now you're going to straighten those legs. I'll pull this back a little bit and put it down. All right, so straighten those legs up nice and tall, hands in your lap, and flex. And point. And flex. Really squeeze those legs so your heels come off the ground, and point all the way through to your ankle and your toes. Arms up. Reach for those toes. And depending on the level you are on, you can either count to 5 or count to 10. All right. Make sure you keep those feet pointed the entire time. Don't get lazy and have them start to turn in or turn out or not, or like start to come unpointed. Keep them nice and tight. And flex, same thing. It's really important to keep those knees on the ground. Okay, so really straighten those knees. Again, either 5 seconds or 10 seconds. And even if you're confident in your stretching and you don't necessarily need to follow me, you can go and, you don't have to follow me if you feel like you can get a really good stretch on your own, okay? And then if you would like, you can do it one more time, all right? But I'm going to go to opening the legs, okay? So again, same thing as when our legs were in front of us. I want to have a nice pointed toes, sit up nice and tall, and flex, and point, and flex, and point. Good job. Arms out. And you're going to reach over. Again, reach nice and high. You don't want to collapse your body in front. You want to reach nice and high, keeping those legs straight. And look how pointed my toes are. I'm really squeezing my legs and my calf muscles so I can really have a good pointed toe. Again, watch your knees. Make sure you're turned out and the other side. Again, you don't want to turn in. Really think of having your knee to the ceiling and pushing that pinky toe back. And back to the middle again. Look how hard I'm flexing my feet. You can almost see that my heel is off the ground. And reach over. Really nice reach. Again, count to 5 or count to 10. If you are in my toddler dance classes, you should be doing 5 seconds, but my jazz class, you should be doing 10 seconds. And switch sides. All right, good job. Point those toes really hard. Arms up nice and high and reach the middle. Again, this is really important that we don't go like this. We do not want our knees to go forward or our big toes to go forward. We want to keep our knees up and think of pushing your pinky toes back, okay? And now flex those feet. Try to reach a little bit further. It's a little bit easier to reach when you're flexing. Again, keep those knees really straight and those toes up. Good job. And come to your meatball. And straighten. You're gonna hold it 5 to 10 seconds. And back down. And straighten. All right, so if you are in my jazz class, you should be doing your splits. All right, if you are in my toddler dance class, you don't have to do splits. Okay, but just to remind my jazz class, you should start on 2 knees, right? You should then have 1 knee out. Straighten that leg, point the toe, hands on either side, and then once your leg is straight, then you slowly slide your leg out until you go down as far as you can. You don't want to be going like this, okay? And you don't want to have your toes tucked under, okay? A nice flat leg over on top of your body. All right, so you should be doing all 3 of your splits on your right, left, and straddle. Okay, and hold that for about 10 to 15 seconds apiece, and then we will move on. All right, now that we're done stretching, we're going to go into some jazz turns and some skills, okay? So when we start our jazz turns, you always start again at 6th position, all right? You are going to have your 2 feet together, back up a little bit, 2 feet together, all right? You are going to tendu. All right, so the right foot and right arm swing around, okay? Again, you don't want to be too open or too closed. You want to have tuck your toes under, bend the knees, and releve. Now, in that passe, really bring up that passe, point that toe. The side of your foot is connecting to your knee. You should never be wrapping your foot around your knee. Other side, tendu. Tuck those toes under, bend the knees, and press. You don't want to jump, just press. Good job. All right, and now we're going to practice our single turns. You should always be spotting when you do your turn. That means you find something to look at, and when you are doing your turn, you keep looking, and then when you can't look at anymore, you swing your head around and you keep looking at where you were before. Okay, so it's tendu, prep, bend the knees. So the back leg is where you're turning towards. So if your right knee is back, you're going to do a right passe, you're going to turn towards the right, okay? So you prep, turn, and land in 6th position. And you're going to do the other side. Tendu, dig those toes, bend the knees, push up to a passe, and plie, okay? So make sure that you do those all a few times. You should do your preps at least twice, and then practice your your right single turn and your left single turn 3 times each. Okay, so prep 2 times, and then each side 3 times each. Okay, again, making sure that your passe is up high, you have like a nice flat table. It's the side of your foot that is touching your knee. Okay, you have your arms here. You should have some space in between your armpits and nice tight arms, and we're spotting. Okay, and again, make sure we're not jumping. We're using our releve to gently press off the ground. Okay, so you can pause and practice your turns for a few times. The next thing we are going to talk about is our jazz square into our hand and foot stretch, okay? So what I want to do is I want to keep our hands in our jazz hands, Okay, the first thing you do in a jazz square is you cross. So the steps are cross, back, side, front. And make sure you keep saying that to yourself. Cross, back, side, front. I'll do it to the back. Just in case. Cross, back, side, front. Okay, so from there you're going to do cross, back, side, front. From here, you're going to come to first position. Jazz hands. Grab, so if you have your hand there, if you put it on your leg, it slides all the way down. You're grabbing your heel and you're straightening both legs. Okay, so making sure that you take your time. This jazz hand should be strong the entire time. Let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross right, back, side, front, first position, jazz hand, grab, and straighten. Okay, make sure both knees are locked and you have a pointed toe. Now we'll do the other side. We're going to cross left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross. Back, side, front, first position, right arm out. Slide that leg down, grab the heel, straighten both legs, point that toe, and come down. I'll do the left one last time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross. Back, side, front, first position, jazz hand. Slide and left leg up and come down. If you need a little bit of extra practice with your hand and foot stretches, I recommend grab something like a chair or a doorknob or something that is about the same height as you or a little bit shorter so that you can practice your balance in getting a nice straight leg and pointed toe on your hand and foot stretches, okay? The next thing we are going to talk about are some kicks, okay? So when we do kicks, there's lots of ways to do kicks. You can do a tilt, which is kind of like a kick where you kind of lift your hip up and it kind of goes on the inside of your body. There are kicks that go straight up and there are kicks that go like in second position, okay? What I want us to work on are kicks that go towards second position, okay? So we're going to do a little practice here where we have our feet. So if you go in first position, you're going to put the tip of your toe behind you. Now you don't want to roll your foot. It's just the very, very tip of your toe. You don't want to put a lot of pressure on it. From here, you're going to step onto the foot. So we're going to step left, kick your right leg. Now when you kick your leg, I want both knees completely locked. And we're not lifting our heel off the ground. So we're going to step, so we'll tanju the left foot, okay? You're going to step, kick, and step back. That's all you're going to do. When you do that, it's super important that both legs are locked and your toe is pointed and you're not lifting your hip, you're not bending the knee, okay? We don't want to see this, okay? There's a lot of things wrong with that. My toe wasn't pointed, my chest was going down, and my knee was bending. All right, so 5, 6, 7, 8, step, kick, step. And again, I'm not relevating. My heel is down. Okay, so step, heel down, kick. Everything is super, super straight. I'm not lifting my hip at all. Try the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8, step, kick, and come down. It's not about how high you can get your leg. It's way more important that you have a straight legs, both legs, and pointed toes, and that you're not lifting your body to try to get your leg up. If you see that's happening, you need to lower your leg. Okay, the leg should be going in a diagonal. Once you feel comfortable, you can start to releve. But again, it should be a very little kick. As soon as you start to try and releve, a lot of times our kick gets all funky, okay? So when you kick, and you releve, should not be seeing things like this happen. Okay, so you step, and it's a little releve, and look how controlled my leg was. Okay, other foot, step, swing through, releve, and come back down. It was very controlled. I did not lift my hip up. Again, don't change your technique just because you're lifting your heel off the ground. So try both sides. Try your left kick, your right kick without a releve first, and then with a releve. Okay, try a few times. And the last thing I want you to practice is your leaps. So you're going to have your right foot in front, your right arm out, your left arm in front. Again, I don't have a lot of space. I'm just going to remind you of some of the things to remember. On your tippy toes, step together, step, cross, arms up, passe, leap, leap, and come down. My front leg was super straight and my toe was pointed. Same thing with my back leg. And I'm not doing a superhero, or I'm not swimming with my arms. My chest is up high, my arms are up high as well. I'll do one more time. And step on your toes, together, step, cross, chest up high, passe, leap, leap, and come down. Okay, so pause the video when you need to between each step to make sure that you have enough time to practice, okay? And we'll be right with you to practice your recital dance. All right, hi again. We are going to now work on our recital dance. So, to review what we did last week, we just finished with, after we do our half a pivot, and 5, 6, 7, 8, you're going to step back with your right foot. You go step, step, raise the roof, right, left, raise the roof, jazz square and shimmy, starting with right foot crosses. Right, left, right, left. We do 4 jazz walks. 5, 6, 7, 8. Snap, pop that back foot, which is the left foot, step right. Okay, from here, you actually get a few counts to wait. Is hold 1, 2, 3, 4, hip 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're lifting your left hip, which is facing the back. 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to step with that left foot. You're going to turn your body around and you're going to flick it. And you're going to bring this arm around. So step, flick, down. Okay? So we'll do that part again. So it's after shimmy, 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 and walk right, left, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, step, and flick. You're going to then do a step, clap to the right, step, clap to the left, okay? So after you do your step, flick, step over your left foot, step right, clap, step left, clap. From here, you're going to do another set of pivots. Your arms are going to go up, then down, then up, and down. Right, so your right foot, turn your body to the left. Step right, turn left hand down. Now do it again. Step right, keep turning this way, and down. Okay? So I'll do the whole thing. From there, it's 5, here, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, hit 5, 6, 7, 8, and step, flick, and step, clap, Okay, from here, we're doing our pivots. Step, turn, step, turn. From here, you're going to do a little flick, kick, and then tuck your left knee in, your right knee's up. Okay, so you just did here, pivot, and pivot, down. Lift that back leg, it's gonna do a little flick, up, down. Okay, the words are 5, 6, 7, 8. That's actually the words to the song. So I will do that with you so far, and then I'm going to add just a little bit more. Okay. Set, flip, and okay. Now notice I point that toe when I do the flip. It's a pointed and straight toe, straight knee, and then I come down. From here, I don't have a lot of room, so you're going to have to, do as best you can. You're going to put your hands in front. You're going to open to a straddle, split, and close behind you. So hands go down. All right, you slide those legs out, point those toes, straighten those knees, point those toes behind you. Okay, you're going to close into a split. Listen to the music. Your step clap. Slide. Close. Okay, actually, from here, you're actually going to do kicks with your feet. So you're on your belly. You close your legs. You're going to keep your hands, oh, it's hard to see you, but you're going to keep your hands down on the ground. You're going to kick, thank you, you're going to kick, okay, right, left, point those toes, okay? So you slide, close, 5, 6, 7, 8, or it might be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure, let me listen to it. This is in your hips, hip, hip, and you flip, and step, pivot, and this is your down, and pick. And you're going to come up to a meatball. So after you do your last 4 kicks, 5, 6, 7, 8, hands down, really do a big jump into a meatball and jump, okay? I will do the whole thing with the music, and then that's it. This is your walk, hip, step, and straddle, and close, and up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those 4 kicks are on counts 1, 2, 3, 4. You only have counts 5 and 6 to jump to a meatball, and then you jump open, okay? So make sure you practice. If you need to look at other parts of the dance, go back and watch the videos. They're all still on YouTube. All right, and keep practicing. I miss you guys, and have fun.